DJ Kid, this a hit for sure.
We number one, we don't follow the rules. Switch it up, we ain't knocking your groove. We're number two, gon' cook with the crew. Go to work and go rock in the booth. We're number three, keep it high like a peacoat. I just know you ain't stepping to me, bro. And I'm trying to go get me some seed. Nosebleed at the door, better look through the peephole.
Shawty wanna fuck on me cause she know I'm the cold.
Dijon, take it away.
Dang, why is it always me? Anyway, hello YouTube fans of our fella here. You know the lineup already. You know who be here, who don't be here. That's all we're gonna say. But we got a special guest with us, the homie Devon. Say what's good to the people.
What's up?
Oh, we got ourselves a Naruto veteran, if you will. And yes, you heard that right, Naruto veteran. So you can get today's topic. Naruto. Do I really need to go into explanation about what Naruto is really about? If you watch anime, you should know what it's about by now. But just in case you haven't, it's about a beginning.
I want to do it.
I want to do it. Sound like Louis. I want to do it.
All right. Imagine you're in a world full of niggas. Ninjas. You're the mayor of your town saves the world from.
That's it, mayor.
Niggas acting crazy. So what happens? He dies, his wife dies, and his child's left alone. So obviously you're sitting there, you're like, damn, his child's gonna be in good care, right? Obviously, a fuck not. His child's out there eating ramen noodles out the fucking cup, my nigga. He's out here living horrendously, getting bullied by everybody because that same shit that's fucking up the world is living inside of him. So that little boy has a dream. And no, he's not Martin Luther King. He's in fact Naruto. And his dream is become the mayor of his village and protect the people that bully him. Why? Because it's fucking weird.
You have to write this down.
So
that's some explanation.
Did I miss anything?
I guess not.
Yeah, I guess not. Shit.
My man's called the Hokage the mayor. Yo.
All right, so we're starting it off, boys. We're talking about characters. We're going to start plot characters. We're starting with.
Let's go. Let's do plot.
All right. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Wait, Brandon. I gotta make a clickbait title for our video. Everything about
It's called the Midwest because every single thing in it is me.
All right, now I got my focus going to the plot and everything
mid.
Along with it.
Characters mid. World building mid. That's it.
Plot armor?
Nope, they won. All right, but I'm serious then. Plot. Y'all having a problem with the plot of Naruto?
Nope.
The plot is pretty self-explanatory and pretty, straightforward.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any, I don't think the plot has anything wrong. I think, little kid who gets bullied wants to become, leader of his village is, hey man, your body, your choice. But there's certain things that happen in the show. You're just like, what's going on, my guy? Like, what are y'all doing? Like one of my I ain't gonna say one of my biggest things because I think Naruto's an overall decent show. But so we all know Sharingan, you kill your homies, you got Mangekyo Sharingan, and you get some amazing power. You get some amazing powers out of that hoe, right?
Yeah.
So when you use your Mangekyo Sharingan too much, what happens?
You lose. You go blind. Yeah.
So I could have swore that Obito had Mangekyo Sharingan and he was using the shit out of that Kamui.
All right, let me tell you something real quick.
Wait, let me finish.
Obito doesn't go blind because he has Hashirama cells.
Yep.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the reason he doesn't go blind.
Debunked.
Yes, sir. That's what I like to see. That's what you hear, PG. That's what you hear.
Yep.
Okay. Anyone else?
You say some shit. Go ahead.
Oh, he debunked this.
That was the whole thing? Okay.
No, I had more. I had more, but I don't want it to be just me talking. I like to spread the mic around.
Okay. Do you want to plan
we just stuck on the topic of fucking plot right now, though. So, plot is all right. As far as it goes, it's basically any basic shonen, want to be the best there is and type be, that type of lollipop sunshines are, yeah. So it's okay for what it is. It ain't too much to really think about on.
Okay. Let's go to the plot.
I mean,
Does anyone else want to talk about the plot?
the plot is it's all right, you know. Like y'all said, nothing too, you know, spectacular out of there. You know, it's pretty straightforward. You know, if you just don't understand it, then yikes. But yeah, I mean, plot is just a normal plot, standard. You know, pretty basic in my opinion.
Yep.
You know who plot is terrible though? Boruto. Love to see it.
We're not talking about Boruto.
We are not talking about Boruto. I guess we move on to characters. We move on to characters. We all fine with the plot?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go to characters.
Okay. And that was the most useless nigga in the show. Did absolutely nothing for that nigga Naruto, and I stand on that.
I don't think Sakura is useless.
I don't think Sakura is useless either, but I think Naruto's biggest flaw is in their characters and how they underuse their characters.
Especially
so everybody that's not Naruto, Sasuke, or Kakashi is getting a shaft, is what I'm hearing.
That's that, and not only that, but I feel like there's so many niggas that I mean, it's understandable because there's so many niggas. It's hard for everyone to get, you know, camera time and fucking everyone get and keep the show interesting. But that's something you have to think of when you're making a manga. Like, there's for no reason should fucking the swing get more screen time than Tenten, bro. Like, I got the purpose of the swing, bro. I understand. I understand, bro. I understand, bro.
That swing is iconic, bro. What you mean? That's how they get their revenue in, bro. As soon as that song come on, that swing, you know you went for a good time.
Tenten, bro. Tenten, who had fucking... Tenten had S tier weapons, and she got less screen time than a swing, my nigga.
Right. We keep it a stack. Now, what has Tenten done for the story, bro?
Alright, so you better.
Whoa. Tenten was bad. Y'all know how I feel about
Tenten highlight was getting her back broken on a fan, bro.
All right, bro.
And Naruto, OG Naruto, bro.
In Shippuden, she uses ultimate or like the super ninja tools or whatever they're called. Ten's goated. You just don't get to see her become goated.
She did it one time, bro.
Nah, and then John Ruby said, "I'm gonna get that off you before you pass out from using too much of your chocolate, bro."
Bro, she just bro. But y'all get the point I'm trying to make. Y'all want over here for the slandering.
Most people can't use those at all.
Fight for Fiji. I'm about to go on Fiji side. I'm about to go on Fiji side. If y'all keep talking about Tenten now, bro.
We don't slander Tenten. Tenten's dope.
Tenten's dope.
So we can slander Sakura, but you draw a line at Tenten, bro. Come on, you gotta be
I said I like Sakura too. I don't think Sakura's useless.
I'm talking about
I like Sakura too.
I'm just saying, Tenten, we have the emotional pull as a swinger. I'm just saying.
And why is that? Because she doesn't have screen time. That's my point.
What type of emotion will have during screen time, bro?
You don't know. Okay, Jabbar. That's like, bro. Okay, that's like John Wick, bro. You seen John Wick, bro?
They're not.
Okay, so purpose of John Wick is a nigga sees his cat. A nigga's dog dies, so he goes and kills niggas.
Nigga said the cat. I know it's at least a dog, bro.
Okay, the nigga dog died, and so he goes off and kills niggas. I'm not gonna lie, bro. When a dog died, I was like, damn, bro. All dogs go to heaven, and I went on with my day, bro. Cause that ain't got shit to do with me, cause the dog wasn't on screen, bro. But what's another movie where animal die, bro?
What's your point?
Cause what's it called? If the dog,
yo, and I Am Legend when the dog dies.
That's what I'm saying. I Am Legend when the dog died, bro. You over there, you're sad, nigga, because the dog has screen time, so you just got to see the dog. I don't give a shit about fucking the other nigga's dog because of John Wick's dog, because I ain't know that nigga, bro.
Based on your point, less screen time, less you care about the characters. But you really love Tenten, right? But you really loving Tenten right now with no screen time.
That's me personally. Fiji might like mac and cheese, but I can hate mac and cheese, bro. That doesn't mean Fiji doesn't like mac and cheese. That doesn't devalue Fiji's love of mac and cheese, nigga. That's my opinion, bro. Like, come on, bro. My love of Tenten and my love of Tenten has nothing to do with the validity of the argument. I like Tenten for personal reasons. You don't have to like Tenten, but that doesn't defute the argument that Tenten's lack of screen time. You don't like Tenten or you don't care about Tenten due to her lack of screen time, bro. Because I promise, if Tenten had more screen time, you saw Tenten develop, then you'd be like, damn, I kind of give a shit about Tenten. But I mean, if you're getting less screen time than a fucking swing, which by the way, they use the same animation for the past however long, nigga, you don't care.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
The swing is effective.
Like niggas couldn't give me Naruto POV or something, bro.
Nah.
I mean, I think we did.
Yeah, you do. You get the one shot where you see his hands on the ropes.
All right. Dad. Niggas sometimes niggas have seen every episode.
10.
But anyway, the point is they underuse characters and there's too many characters, bro. So like Dazan said, if you're not one of the main niggas, you don't get enough screen time. Like Rock Lee was hyped. Rock Lee was in Naruto. Niggas like, oh yeah, Rock Lee he gonna be cold. He gonna be cold as Shippuden. Rock Lee is it and Shippuden.
Rock Lee was top 5 at the end of Naruto.
And where was he? How many times you seen Rock Lee in Shippuden?
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
I mean, the characters don't get underused. Back to that old nigga who just abandoned Naruto, but no, fuck that. No, y'all know about that old nigga.
Yeah.
And then fucking I don't think the character's gonna lose, and he's killing niggas off. Kishimoto's killing niggas off. Like my thing with Neji, there's no way Neji should have died. Like,
listen, I say that all the time. I don't think Neji should have died either.
He has a fucking shit that surrounds him with the.
I said,
go ahead.
If he has enough time to stand there and put his arms out to protect Hinata in Naruto, he had more than enough time to go and grab them, move them out the way. There is no way Neji should have died.
I think the only reason people like Neji at all is because he died.
Right.
I fuck with Neji.
I feel like Neji. You can kind of say the same thing for Itachi because everybody was boo Itachi, and then Itachi. Oh, no, he's really a good guy. Ooh, I love Itachi.
Itachi had the whole backstory where you find out that like why he did what he did. Neji was an asshole in part 1, and then we barely saw him in Shippuden until he died at the end. And I was like, bro, why do we care? It's the same situation with Tenten, but he died, so we care.
I'm just saying, Neji went cold on something Sasuke with you, Art. It was on his own.
No, yeah, that's like his like redemption, but like then we don't see him all of part 2, and I still think he was an asshole just because he was cold in the end. So I still didn't fuck with him.
Niggas ready to kill his sister, bro. I mean, cousin.
Yeah, he's just a fucking asshole. But that goes on to the whole point. Like he's not using all the characters. I mean, there's too many niggas. He put too many niggas. Like I every time I think of Naruto, I forget about Kiba, bro. Kiba is the equivalent to Yamcha, my nigga.
Listen. Oh my god!
Don't disrespect Kiba like that, bro.
Please don't. Look, we're not gonna do that.
Kiba was my favorite, bro.
I'm just saying, Kiba went crazy at first. Now he ain't it, bro.
Exactly.
Hey,
I mean, yeah, you are right though. You are right though.
So there's niggas are being underused. It's like there's nothing more I can say about it. There's asshole characters. Like we can go to the Sakura discussion. I personally fuck with Sakura. Like I don't think Sakura is like the best female character to ever live, nigga. But she's not useless.
She's got a bad personality, bro. She's a horrible person, okay.
Sakura being a bitch. So Sakura being a bitch and Sakura being useless. She is, bro. Those are not mutually exclusive.
She's not useless, but she ain't it, bro.
She's an asshole.
Listen, I do agree with that. She's one of my favorite female characters.
Ooh.
But I agree. She is a bitch. I completely agree with that because she didn't have to do all that. She didn't have to be rude to Naruto. She didn't have to go, always slapping them and punching them or whatever. It wasn't necessary. But yeah, I do agree. She's not useless, but she was a bitch.
I think everyone's main problem with Sakura is when you're comparing niggas to Naruto and Sasuke, the two strongest nigga reincarnations of these god ass niggas. A lot of niggas want to be weak, bro. And if you switch any of them niggas out and put them in that same situation, they're gonna be quote unquote useless too. But Sakura, I think niggas' biggest problem with Sakura is she's an asshole to Naruto in the beginning. She's constantly hitting him. She's that orphan joke she made while Sasuke was there, and then Naruto to get Naruto from trying to go after Sasuke. And even that, she's an asshole, and her whole way of doing about that was a whole bad.
3 other niggas called in her lie too, bro.
Oh, I know.
The homie Rock Lee.
She gave him a heart attack, bro. Bro had a whole anxiety attack.
Oh god, bro.
Her doing that was wrong, but there's an underlying message to that. It's like she did that because fucking and she knows she couldn't do it, but Naruto before as well couldn't do it, and Naruto was fucking up international ties because before that Sasuke was already beefing with the Raikage, and they were already like the villain now. So Naruto being like, no, to protect my pen, fucks up international ties. And after the Great War, international ties weren't great anyway. So fucking him doing that and possibly putting the Leaf in a situation where it's them against the Cloud Village fuck up international ties more. So it'd rather her go up there and we all know Sasuke would have put her on a t-shirt, but that's better than Naruto.
No doubt about it.
That's better than Naruto fucking up. Her losing her life and another war between countries are two different things, and she'd rather her lose her life or whatever the fuck she was trying to do than another war happen. So that's understandable. But the rest of the shit she does, she's a fucking asshole. Yeah. But she's not useful.
Speaking of wars, can we talk about how Obito started over some?
Watch your mouth.
That is not what happened, bro. Shut up.
Watch your mouth.
All right, no. Speak on the Fiji. Speak on the Fiji because the memes are making me think that Obito did it for some pussy, bro.
Oh God, bro, he sounds like a bitter ass man, bro.
Oh my goodness.
I know that your character. That's why I did it on purpose. Fight for your life. Defend him.
I'm gonna let homie go first, and I'll piggyback.
You go first?
Mm-hmm. No, you go first. I'll piggyback.
So pretty much.
Piggyback.
So
nobody got defense for the man they love so much, bro.
With the overall silence, I think we all can agree that Obito, risked the world, started a war over a girl who never really liked him and was fucking with his best friend. So that means, and the nigga who put a hole in her chest. We all agree. Say I. All right, y'all.
He won the world. He won the world of peace. That's why he did the whole Tsukunomi shit. He won the world of peace because he seen people like this are dying in the world.
He won a world of peace that managed to start slaughtering thousands and hundreds of thousands of ninjas, bro.
Bro, my mic has been muted for so long.
I didn't see the method was right, but he had a method.
My mic was muted. I'm sorry. I didn't even realize. I was like, bro, are y'all fucking ignoring me? I'm so confused.
Go ahead, Fiji.
But no, yeah, he wanted to bring about peace, but that's what Madara wanted. That's what Pain wanted. The only reason it's an issue is because it's Obito and he brings up the Rin thing, but that's only with Kakashi he brings that up.
Yeah, Rin was like the tipping point, but it wasn't like the whole reason. They wanted peace from the beginning, but seeing Ren die, that was his pushing point for his cause.
That's literally all it was. He just wanted peace. And even in the show, he told Kakashi, he was like, if you think this is about Ren, you're wrong. He says it straight then and there. So what we're not going to do is slander Obito for doing the same thing that Pain and Madara wanted.
Yes, sir.
We're not gonna do that.
I mean, Pain was hitting though.
Pain was
Obito was hitting too. Shut your mouth. What do you mean?
No. But what I got from Kishimoto himself is that Obito didn't get enough box, so now he has to make it the world's problem.
That's a stretch. That's a stretch.
I think you putting your personal life into this, bro. I think you don't get enough box, and now you thinking about starting the 4th grade ninja war.
Damn! I'm not starting no war with boxing, bro.
Bro, come on now.
You can't argue me, bro. Just say that, bro.
Wait, what? I didn't hear you.
I said you can't argue me. Just say that. Niggas sound trying to bring personal life into it,
bro. Because we just explained that it wasn't about Ren, and you're like, nope, I don't believe it.
Trying to go for blows, bro.
Because we just explained why it wasn't about Ren, and you just were like, nope, it was because he didn't get box.
Ren was a tipping point, but it wasn't about Ren. The war is about peace.
Yep.
Peace about all that violence.
So we all agree that plot's decent, characters and some shit, and
Can we talk about all them fillers though?
All them fillers. I mean, go ahead. I'm be quiet. This will be a slander video.
I mean, I'm just saying, I kind of drew a lot at Naruto when they fucking dropped Ultimate Ninja 4, which spoiled the fucking show before the actual anime did, bro.
I mean, that
did happen, yeah.
Right.
That was wild as shit. Like, I remember reading the actual end of Naruto. I was in high school when that shit happened, bro. And then, like, 4 years later, Ultimate 4 dropped, and I was like, damn, they showed the end of the game? And I was like, then I checked fucking Naruto, and I was like, bro, they still in the middle of the war. They said, fuck the anime only watchers, bro.
Yeah.
Hey.
But fuck.
Read.
Oh, God, read, nigga. Read your mind.
Well, you gotta read.
What fucking,
let's see, like, let's see.
Is there anything else?
Let's talk about some of the highlights about it though. You can't always just insult everything. We gotta give some of his highlights.
I mean, we can.
I feel like we haven't really. I mean, yeah, let's go highlights because I was like, I feel like y'all didn't really have an argument yet.
Oh God.
I feel like you guys brought up the plot hole with the Obito's Sharingan, and then I debunked it.
And then after that,
read on the characters being underused.
Yeah.
It's basically a Naruto review, bro. It's basically a Naruto review.
Yeah.
We defended Sakura. Had a quick debate about how Obito did the shit for peace, and then let's go praise. This sounds like Naruto's the best anime ever. I mean, it's not.
This is basically a Naruto review, bro.
But I mean,
what happened to your argument about Madara getting reanimated, bro?
That was you. My whole shit was fucking what was it? It was it's Naruto's poorly written. Naruto is poorly written. I
agree.
Because I think in the beginning of the show Itachi's come off as like a vile ass, evil ass nigga, and you're like, damn, bro, Itachi's a menace, and I fuck with Itachi regardless. But some niggas are like, damn, fuck Itachi, and then you realize, well, Itachi was just doing this to save his little brother, and da 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 da. But if you see the shit Itachi does in the beginning, it's nothing really of like an anti-hero. It's kind of like this nigga's a fucking villain, and it seems like this nigga Kishimoto is just writing Itachi better and Shippuden. But that's a big thing for Naruto. I think a lot of the shit, anyone who knows anything about Naruto knows that Kishimoto was writing Naruto as Naruto was coming out, so he's constantly changing shit. So I mean, there's a lot of this doesn't make sense going on in Naruto.
Yeah,
so like
I think they, for the most part, cover it. Like it's more like they're trying to cover their tracks, or like it's not like they leave it. Because I know you mentioned Madara came back in his youth, and the actual reason for that is because, and I'm saying this with air quotes, Kabuto had rigged the DNA of Madara so he would like be younger, but he didn't do that with like Hiruzen or anything. He only did it with Madara, and that's their reason, which is definitely something that they just like. That's just bad writing.
Yeah,
like it's just like, oh shit, I forgot, and then he came up with like, oh well, Kabuto made it like that. It's not like they just left it and they didn't answer the question.
It's like what.
It's not like plot holes. It's just poor writing.
Yeah, I think that's what most of Naruto is poor writing. Another thing I have is what happened to hand signs? I mean, like I said, I never necessarily finished Naruto, but I could have swore hand signs were a very good part of.
Hate to see it.
I mean,
after Shippuden, it's less used after Shippuden. Not a lot about that.
Yeah, and Naruto, you need niggas use hand signs for everything. As soon as Shippuden hits, it's like I remember in the original Naruto, Sasuke's over there. We've hand sign fireball jutsu, and then Shippuden goes, "I'm a dragon."
Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice to keep the hand signs, but I don't know. It played a much bigger role, and it's like, okay, you ninjas, you're not necessarily gods, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So of course you got to do the proper steps, because in Naruto they was always showing you the signs, and everybody thinking, yeah, this is what you need to do. And then we go to Shippuden. I mean, at least Naruto still used hand signs for, shadow clones. But everybody else, Sasuke, if he wanted to do Chidori, he just throw open his hand. The only time he actually used hand signs was when he did Kirin, and then that one flame dragon jutsu.
Against Naruto.
Against Itachi. But other than that, nobody really uses hand signs much anymore. It's just once they done got closer to fighting the gods, it's like hand signs were just completely irrelevant.
Yeah. So it's like,
I still also think it's very weird that Naruto has all of these natures and uses like 2 jutsus max all the time, bro.
Then bro, don't fix it.
He gets the natures once he gets 6 paths. That's Boruto stuff you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty like in Naruto, he only does like Rasengan and
he doesn't unlock all the chakra natures until he gets the Sage of 6 paths powers.
Oh yeah, Even still, he still doesn't do anything after that.
He's
It's still
only
the-
win style.
You would figure.
Until
You would
he,
figure even after that, bro, he would change up the arsenal at least, bro.
I mean, he did technically. He changed up Rasengan every once in a while.
Bro, it's still the same shit, bro.
I feel like you're upset that you're like, he needs to change his arsenal because, like, I understand the Rasengan and the Rasen Shuriken, but like those are two completely different jutsus when you like get down to like the like what it is. The Rasen Shuriken is like just a lot more devastating than a regular Rasengan is. And also he's the one who mastered the Rasengan anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, love to see it.
Like his Minato created it, but Naruto's the one who mastered it and was able to make it his own jutsu with the Rasen Shuriken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's like being like if you could get on anyone about that, I would get on Sasuke with his Chidori. I want to get on Naruto with his Rasengan.
Oh, I don't let the Southie do it either.
Fucking what else is there? What else do we have?
Any more plajos?
So me and Dejan was talking about this. While I was talking to Dejan about it, he was listening. But fucking so yeah, that's just what it is, bro. But fucking so I could have swore that like when you master your tail beast, right?
Yeah.
Like when you master Genjutsu don't work for you no more, right?
You said what don't work for you?
I said when you Genjutsu, it's not supposed to work on you no more. You're not supposed to get mind control at least. So apparently
you still can. It just it doesn't last as long because tail beasts usually have much more resistance towards Genjutsu.
And the tail beast can usually not like snap you out of it.
Okay, so why the fuck? Why the fuck did the Mizukage get what's the shit called?
That's just the sheer power of like that's just to emphasize how powerful of a Genjutsu he was under. It's not like it's impossible. That's how powerful Obito's Genjutsu was, though.
So we disregarding shit because Obito got a powerful eye.
I mean, but it even happened in Shippuden earlier on too, when Naruto and the rest of the team, when they were fighting up against that fake Itachi, and Naruto went under the Genjutsu, even though he had the tail beast inside of him. Kurama, he didn't help. If Chiyo wasn't there to snap him out of it, who knows what would have happened to Naruto?
But at that point, Naruto and Kurama weren't like they weren't 100% like they wasn't like I ain't gonna say fused together because this ain't no damn Dragon Ball, but they wasn't it wasn't like they weren't like together 100%, if that makes sense. Like,
I mean, yeah, I agree.
So like in the Mizukage, him and his tail beast, like that was his whole plan. His whole plan was like, this is what I'm gonna do, and we're gonna get together 100%, and this shit ain't gonna work, and it ended up working regardless.
Nice.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Because Obito's Genjutsu, he didn't even realize he was under one.
So like, he doesn't.
Like, so, it's not just like he could have gone. He went like his whole life not knowing he was in a Genjutsu. Like that's how powerful it is. I don't see why that's like. He's not the only person who could do that. Like Shisui had it. Okay. It's not like it's a one-time thing that happens.
I mean, we kind of already said everything. Naruto isn't bad. It's just a whole lot of things that they could have wrapped up a lot better.
Yeah, for sure.
You're right. You spent.
Like, it's like by no means necessary. Aside from like you're too much filler and like not enough real character depth besides like anyone besides the main character. But that's kind of the problem with all shonen anime at this point. Didn't I say aside? I said these are major problems in shonen in general, bro.
You said with Naruto.
I said aside from those type of things.
Fucking.
You know what?
Naruto's pretty fucking good, man. That's it. This has been Fans Without Filler. Naruto's pretty good.
No, Naruto's okay for what it is.
Naruto's pretty good, bro.
I think pretty good is a pretty good analysis. It's Naruto good.
Naruto is okay for what it
Naruto is good. It's not great. It's not fantastic. It's not amazing. Naruto is good.
So what are we saying good? What are we saying good? Good. 8.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, Naruto is a solid like 7.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, I give
Seven.
it a solid 7.
Solid 7.
When I think good, I'm thinking like 8.
Or that's more so on the
That's
great
okay.
spectrum, though.
I would say that's more close on a great.
Yeah,
But I
because Naruto is definitely above average.
No, well, definitely Naruto's above average. But I mean,
But
what do we think?
It's
I'll
not
accept-
in that high percentile, though,
It's
in
not-
my opinion.
Oh no, I don't think it's not necessarily high percentile either. I mean, I think there's a lot of filler. I think niggas' main problem is filler, and then those
Yeah.
and the underutilization of characters. But I mean,
Which is kind of probably all shonen, anyways.
Woo.
What's shown on
I
that?
disagree.
I disagree also.
I think
I'm
Naruto is
Which
really
one do you
bad.
think actually show?
What's shown? Yeah.
In
Demon-
current shonens, or are you talking about like older
Demon-
ones?
I'm
So they
talking about in general.
Demon Slayer.
I
uses
feel
all their
like Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen. I think Hunter x Hunter does a really good job, except for
Hunter x Hunter
Leorio.
does yeah, I hate that they didn't give him
But-
more.
To be fair, the way Hunter x Hunter structures it, I feel like, is each character gets their own arc. So when Leorio is in the arc, Leorio is very relevant in it. And when Kurapika is in the arc, Kurapika is very relevant in it. It's very rare that like Killua is just fucking chilling. Like even during like the Kurapika arc with York New City, even the stuff Gon and Killua was doing, while it wasn't as interesting as Kurapika's quest, it was still relevant. I was still invested in it. I think Hunter x Hunter does a really good job with their characters. And then Jujutsu Kaisen, I think, is amazing with their characters. So,
I agree.
yeah. And then Demon Slayer too, but yeah. Naruto just had way too many.
Yeah, Naruto had way too many, and there wasn't enough screen time for all that. With all the screen time, they could have fleshed out some of his backstories. Well, at least with all the filler, they could have fleshed out some of his backstories or something.
That's probably what they did in some of the film, but I ain't bothered watching none of that.
No one bothered watching.
I watch every
Because
episode.
I think
Oh, Jabbar, you said no. Sorry.
what?
I did
Jabbar,
watch.
Why?
Oh, Jabbar had nothing but.
So when I watched it, I know what filler was back then, so I thought I was relevant, right? So
Damn, I hate to say you can't get that time back.
I can't.
There is a whole arc with like Mike Guy's team that happens in filler, which is pretty cool, I thought.
Some filler
Yeah.
between.
There's only
Well,
certain fillers that I do enjoy watching. The one with Sora, the dude who had the 9 tails,
Yeah.
that trained with the
Seen that
monk.
one.
You talking about the pseudo Jinchuriki? The pseudo
Yep.
Jinchuriki? I was about to ask.
Yep.
Nigga.
I do like him, and then the other one where what was it? Lee, he ate that hot curry
Yeah.
and his face was red. And he fought the dude with the blades from the swordsman of the mist, the thunder sword, the Kiba blades or whatever they're called. I think those are the only 2 fillers that I consider I just enjoyed.
I like some of the classics. The one with Robot Naruto, that shit's cool.
Oh
Agree.
yeah.
Or like in the one where they're just trying to take off Kakashi's mask for the whole episode.
Oh, yeah,
I think
that was-
that's,
I like
that's
that
just
one.
cute
I like
stuff.
that one.
That's just
That was
fun. I don't
pretty
know.
I like that one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I like that one too.
Yeah, it's just fun stuff sometimes. It's just when you have that much filler, obviously a lot of it's gonna miss.
Yeah, I mean, but at that point, it's like, if this shit doesn't matter, why am I watching it? You feel me? It's like,
No, I know
It's-
what you mean.
Exactly.
it's like One Piece. I mean, like One Piece probably has some banger fillers. One Piece is long enough as is. I don't have the time to sit there and watch Luffy go walk around in some damn samurai.
Established how much filler.
But did you watch
Yeah,
it?
we established how much filler One Piece have.
Regardless, filler is filler, and it's 1,000. It's 1,000 episodes. And if I'm wasting time watching unnecessary shit, why am I watching it? If I still have to catch up, regardless.
What he said.
Oh god. But overall, what are we rating Naruto?
We're rating
no.
it?
We all rated it a 7 out of 10.
I thought, all consensus about 7.
Since Fiji
All
wants to
right,
speak,
7.
I'm putting it at a 6 now.
Oh
Goodbye.
damn, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I don't care. Right how you want to be, dog.
All right, that's fans without filler. We're done. Like, comment, subscribe, and check out that fairy tale video.